Okay, this video is all about the dry skin, acne-prone girlies. So if you are like me and you suffer from debilitating dry skin with acne in the wintertime, then watch this video. I'm going to show you how to do your makeup so that it looks flawless and you don't hate your skin so much. If you're new to my channel, I am Shelly. I'm a Seint makeup artist, and I have been using this cream makeup for the past 7-8 years now. I've tried other things because, you know, FOMO, but I come back to this makeup all the time. It's my favorite, and I'll show you why. Everything is cream based and it is customized to your skin tone. So if you're wanting to try this makeup, I have a form down here in my description, and you just fill that out and I will send you a free color match, and you'll get all of your recommended colors and some fun lip and cheek colors for you to try as well. But let's get into it. So I'm using my brush here, and I always like to start with my contour just so I'm wearing a little bit less makeup. All right, so I am using olive contour, and I just start that off at the top of my forehead here just to kind of create some dimension and draw the attention to my features. So, and then I do that right here on my cheekbone. You don't need a whole lot of this product. This one is just creating some shadows, like so. And with us acne-prone, dry skin girlies, we don't want to layer on a ton of makeup. So that's what I love about this makeup. It's just a little bit goes a long way. I heard that. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, eyelash curler, thank you. I have my little helper here today, so beware. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my nose, under my lip, jawline. And then another fun trick I like to do with my makeup in the wintertime is I'm going to hit this with a blow dryer just to kind of heat those creams up a little bit and make them a little bit more easy to blend. And you're going to end up using a little bit less product because you're not digging in your tin. So give that a shot. Tell me if it works for you. And then next up, we're going to come in with a little bit of bronzer. I like to mix Tanlines and then Fiji. Fiji is actually a highlight shade, which is the foundation color, but I love the color that it gives for like a little bit of a bronzy glow. So I'm just going to take that on those high points, and then I'm going to fluff that in. And I'm actually feeling like a little bit of some illuminator, so that's a kind of like shinier color right here. I'm just going to dip a lot of that in there, and then dip also into my bronzers. Okay. And then, like I said, I just kind of put that on those high points of my face, and it just really kind of evens out that skin tone and then just kind of warms that whole look up. And I'll even bring it down my neck a little bit. And you notice I haven't put any foundation on yet. So if you are a dry skin, acne-prone girly, you're going to want less foundation on. So start with everything else so that you end up using less in the long run, and then it makes it less cakey, and then it just makes it less less cakey. Okay, and then now I'm going to come in here with some foundation. So I have a couple of different foundation colors, which are also your highlight shades. So this is a darker one. This one's going to give me coverage in like those areas that really need it. So this, I have a little bit of eczema on my face right now. I had the flu and it flared up majorly. So I'm just doing a little bit of this dark shade on those spots that really need some coverage. Down here on my chin, that's where I tend to get some breakouts. And I'm just doing a teeny bit of this product, and I'm just kind of like buffing it into my skin. And then those little tiny spots that need a little bit extra love, I'll come in at the very end and I will spot treat those. And then I'm coming in with my lighter shade of this highlight, and this is more of like my skin tone. I'm just gonna put that on the jaw. And notice I have not put anything under my under eyes. I'm going to save those for last as well. I don't want a ton of product under those. So I'm just doing this little bit as I go. And then I will take that main shade and then my darker shade, and I kind of just let them blend together. So they just kind of melt into each other just to create like the perfect shade. And then finally I'm going to take that fluffy end of that brush, and I'm just going to kind of pounce all of that on my skin and kind of just blend them all together. And look how well that covered up that eczema without caking on a bunch of layers. Is it perfect? No, but I like natural over overly cakey, flaky, and all that good stuff. use just a little bit more bronzer on that other side. So I like to mix my own shades because that's the best part about this makeup, is everything is just so customized to your liking, your colors, and it's just fun to have fun with makeup. So enjoy yourself, make it fun. Then anything I have left over, I'm just gonna kind of touch up my lids here, like so. And then, okay, and then now I'm gonna come in with my lip and cheek. So I'm gonna do a little bit of some shimmer here with my illuminator. And then I'm gonna dip into Madrid and a little bit of illuminator. And then make that. And then I just kind of brush it up here to give it a little bit more flush. And around my nose. And the other side. You can be heavy-handed with the shimmer, but the pigment or the blush is very pigmented, so you don't need to go too heavy-handed on that. So I love mixing my illuminator and my blush together just to give it more of like a little shimmer and a little bit more glow. Especially for a dry skin girly, you're gonna want just a little bit of something extra just to make it look a little less dehydrated and more glowy and youthful. Okay, now I'm gonna take like this tiny little brush here and I'm gonna dip into my color corrector. And then this I'm just gonna kind of come in here where those little dark areas are, and I'm just gonna kind of spot treat that to kind of brighten up those under eyes without using a ton of product, because that skin down there is just so thin. You don't want to layer a bunch of product on there and then have that yucky, cakey eyes, under eyes. A little bit goes a long way with the under eyes. So I just blend any little veins that I have under there. Like so. Same thing right in that dark corner here. And then use that fluffy end just to kind of get all that excess product off. And then I'm going to take that same shade and then just kind of bring it down my nose for just an extra pop. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of spot treat some of the spots. So I have this one right here. I'm going to take a little bit of this. And then just tiny bits. And since these are more purple tone, I'm using a yellow corrector. And then there you have it. That is my winter makeup. So if you want to try any of the makeup I did today, go into my description, fill out that color match form, and I will send you your perfect shade match for free.